Oh, sometimes you see a whiff or he gets a bit of a muffin. I just think he tried to cut it too tight. And here's the other play. Look at that pass by Stapley. There's the backhand. Try to sneak it by. Good save.
There's a shot on net. Saved by Krona. Rebound. Just wide stick side. Now up top. Bernard Docker with a shot that went wide of the net. Gets it back at the point. Now over to Pullman. Lets it go. And good screen in front of Krona, but he fought it off. Derflinger off the glass and out for Denver, but couldn't get it in deep. Denver will get a couple of fresh penalty killers on the ice. Sent in now over the far wall, played by Jasper Weatherby. San Jose Shark draft pick lost the puck. Pioneers come out with it. Here's Peterson, give and go. Shot, and it'll be covered up as the puck slid into the crease. Well, the Pioneers off to a fast start here in the first period, but nothing to show for it. We'll continue in the first period when we come back on Altitude.
Welcome back to Magnus Arena. So far, this game is scoreless between DU and North Dakota. And I want to tell you about a farmer on DU's team. That's number 32, Justin Lee. He grew up in Manitoba farming grain and cattle. And get this, guys, he started driving at just 6 years old, started driving a semi at 9 years old. And the best part about this story is recently he tried to go farm corn in Lincoln for free. They thought he was looking for extra cash, and he's like, no, man, I miss farming. I want to get on the farm and just farm some corn. And he said the biggest change for him is just seeing all the people that are in Denver. He wants to get back to farming as soon as his hockey career is over. Guys.
All right, thanks, Rachel. Yeah, boy, farming, driving at a combine at 9?
Yeah. So it was Rachel, myself, the coaching staff, and Justin was in there, and he came in just straight from the prairie. He was in Lincoln playing in the USHL, and after practice when they went to the GM and said, hey, you got any combine time? I'd like to farm some corn. I've never done it. Wow. He's so raw and pure of a human, salt of the earth kind of guy. He's tough, and he's just elated to be here playing for the University of Denver. His whole family can't believe how awesome it is here.
Well, no score here. We are in the first period, offsides against North Dakota.
One last thing so we can finish up. I know Rachel's listening. About Justin Lee. He goes, sometimes on the farm, I don't see anybody for 3 weeks, and it's just wonderful. Here in Denver, they're everywhere. People are everywhere.
You could see more people on I-25 at 5 o'clock than you might see all year long.
That's it. You live in the city too long, you forget farming even exists, but there he is, Justin Lee.
It's going to be a hand pass called on Denver, not offsides on North Dakota. Mismatch along the wall, try to come up top. Picked off by Ward, and now shoveled right back in by Kierstead. Michael Davies in the far corner. He's just lined up by Kawaguchi. Took a big hit. Got rid of it. Denver, Derflinger sends it in, but he'll be offsides. Derflinger, the instigator for the Pioneers.
I think it might finally get to my keys to the game here, Jay. Sometimes it takes us a while to get there, but a couple of obvious ones. The first one is cool with a K off, Kawaguchi. We mentioned him, the sniper from North Dakota, 6 points last weekend. But how about smashing Smurf line? Hank Crone, Tyson McClellan, and Liam Finley have a combined height of 5'8.5". They call them the Smurf line. They're out there doing damage, and they got to be a factor here tonight.
Well, Smurf line out there as we speak.
Jay, you might be the tallest on that line.
Well, yeah, and you know, they always list me too short. Here's Finley into the corner to Pesky. Pesky around the net, brings it down to the left side. Now at center ice. Pinto, the freshman. Here's a shot, Blaiswell, saved by Magnus Krona. Krona with his first big save of the night for Denver. As Shane Pinto came into the zone. Pinto, a second-round draft pick, first year for the Fighting Hawks. Now Stapley over the line. Coughed it up as he took a hit from Sendon. Now into the zone, Gavin Hayne. Spins and centers it. Two North Dakota players just collided with each other. Denver trying to take advantage. Over the line, Bobby Brink trying to stick handle. Lost the puck there to Bernard Docker. Stapley fires it back in his own zone. Griffin Mendel tips it in for DU. Bernard Docker in his own zone lifts one out. That goes over Ian Mitchell and all the way down.
Let's take a look at the save, Jay. All 6'6". That's right, folks. Of Magnus, that's a fitting name. Krona, you can see, here comes the wrist shot. It's a great play. The back check is key, though. If there's a rebound there, the DU forward's in play to clear it out. Krona hasn't been tested much early. That's probably his best save of the game. But at 6'6", he's been tremendous for the Pioneers this season.
So face-off back in the North Dakota zone in front of Shield. Mendel to Peterson. Sophomore out of Norway gets it in. Gutman's shot tipped wide of the net. Now played by Bernard Docker. On the near wall. Colin Olaszewski spins and fires, but blocked by Smith. Sendon will send it in. Takes a hit from Griffin Mendel, but Ian Mitchell goes back to get it for Denver. Both teams change it up. Mitchell with one of his few shifts, even strength so far this period. And he basically lives on the ice in the third. Derflinger tipped in. Played there by Frisch, and now on the near side. Chipped off the wall and out. Justin Lee will play it for Denver. Now Hakinen, near side to Ward, stood up at the North Dakota line. On the end wall. Now Caulfield up along the half wall with Lee. Now picked up by Frisch again. Behind the net, skating it out, Matt Kierstead. Long pass into the zone to Jasper Weatherby. Slides all the way to the far corner. Mismatch has it. Now centering pass, blocked by Lee. And now on the near side. Shot went wide of the net. Mismatched. Good shift here for North Dakota as they've kept Denver pinned in. Davies and Ward combined to just get it over the line.
You can see the physicality starting to pick up a little bit here, Jay. There's another hit by UND.
There's a turnover, and boy, it would have been a 2-on-0, but looked like Kawaguchi hit his own man. Penalty coming up on Denver. Spin, shot, went off the side of the net. North Dakota able to chase it down, and a big hit there by Edwards. Pesky, far side, but whiffing on it was Shane Pinto. But a power play coming up for North Dakota.
I didn't see the penalty, Jay. Nothing stuck out to me. I will say this, Krona, he didn't see that pass across. It was lucky that shot was whiffed. That's what the referee has to say.
Penalty number 28, minor slashing.
Yeah, they're going to get Edwards for slashing.
2 minutes for chopping. Let's take a look. There's the hit in the corner. Slash must be coming. Well, that's the big hit at the end there. Don't think that was the penalty.
No, it must have been behind the play. Edwards, the freshman, in the penalty box for 2 minutes. First power play of the night for North Dakota.
And you say Edwards plays like me, right, Jay?
Yeah.
You said that off air. I'm going to be watching this. Now, he's in the penalty box, so he's got that part covered.
Right. Big power forward, good shot.
Fairly good looking.
Spectacular grooming habits. Stapley along the end wall. Picked up now, Kawaguchi. Kierstead fired across, one-timer by Pinto. Save made by Krona. and just able to get it over the line of the Pioneers. Kierstead back to get it. Through the zone is Kawaguchi. Gets it back in the dot. Centering pass. Loose puck and covered up. Boy, what a chance for Weatherby just outside the goal mouth, but couldn't get much on the shot.
Heikkinen was the key to that play. He came back in the soft slot and prevented a backdoor pass. That's the one thing you have to do as a penalty killer. You cannot allow the backdoor pass because Krona knows if it's there, he's got no chance. He's got to depend on his forwards to not let it happen. Great play by Heikkinen. Coming in the soft lane, stopping that play. And here we go, we got a face-off.
Well, halfway through the first period, North Dakota still on the power play for a minute and a half. Shot, tipped, and that went up along the wall. Here's Pullman at the point, trying to get it back, but tipped away by Derflinger, who then sends it all the way down and into the North Dakota zone. Pullman will bring it up. Captain out to Bernard Docker, #1 draft pick of the Ottawa Senators. Now Cole Smith over the far side, but losing the pass was mismatch, and that allowed Denver an easy clear. So under a minute remaining on the power play for North Dakota. Both teams only with one loss and one tie coming into tonight. 11th game of the year for Denver, 10th for North Dakota. So on the wall, Heikkinen can't get it out. Here's Pinto in the high slot, back up top, shot, blocked, gets it back through the side, and that one off of, I believe, the side of the net. Maybe Krona got a piece of it. Good chance there for the Fighting Hawks, but denied on the power play chance.
Heikkinen again with the block shot, and Krona seen that when he was there in position. Probably would have made a glove save, but that was a nice play by UND. He just missed the net.
Here's Kierstead into the Pioneer zone, now at the half wall. Weston Machad, and that was tipped. Machad, a Pioneer killer in his days at CC. And that'll do it for the penalty to Edwards, so both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Michael Davies picks it up behind the net. Out to Stapley. Trying to hit Edwards coming across the line. Senden is there. And the puck forced over the line. Michael Davies sends it across to Edwards. Couldn't get it in deep. Now played by Pesky. And we're going to have a offsides call, late call, and a little pushing and shoving going on. Well, we're going to take a break here. 8 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the first. No score. Denver and North Dakota. We'll be back. Jay Stickney and Mark Rycroft back at Magnus Arena. No score. 8 minutes remaining in the first. Now let's take a look at tonight's injury report brought to you by Centura Health.
Yeah, Ryan Barrow's out, as you can see. We've seen him in the locker room the other day. Of course, we can't ever tell you what's going on with him. He's got a body injury of some kind. Anyway, looking to be out 4 to 6 weeks. I believe UND, Gabe Bast is out, but overall, I'd say that's a pretty healthy lineup for both teams, considering the Avalanche have 7 players out of their lineup currently. So as things go, if you're only missing one guy per team, you got a pretty solid lineup, Jay.
And the Pioneers fortunate to get Devin Cooley back.
Just back.
The backup goaltender with an undisclosed upper body injury. Of course, Michael Corson got 1 start against Niagara, got a shutout.
2 goalies on the bench right now, Jay. You don't see that very often, do you?
Now sort
We
of
got
change that.
backups to backups tonight.
You can travel with 3 now, way past your
Didn't you?
day.
It's not
Yes.
like in the NHL where they have a guy in the stands ready to come down like happened in the Avalanche game the other night. We can afford 2 injuries and we're still good.
There's Tyler Ward. Taking it, lost the puck to Pesky. Pesky behind the net. Centering pass broken up. And North Dakota not allowing Denver a clean pass entry. Long pass, that'll be tipped in by Kawaguchi. Ian Mitchell racing in the corner to get it. Adams was there, but nice feed to Finley. McClellan missed on the pass by Finley, and that'll be a offsides, although right at the dot.
Well, a play by Ian Mitchell that just happened, I don't know if we can get it, is why he's going to be playing for the Chicago Blackhawks next season. His skill, his speed, his talent, and is able to break the puck out when he's under pressure is incredible. This isn't it here, that's the ice, and we'll get to it in a bit. But Ian Mitchell, the captain of the team, as Jay said, the main reason they have a chance to win a national championship this year is because he came back. What a talented defenseman.
Bernard Docker at the North Dakota line, off the wall, now swept in by Grant. Mismatch. Cut off by Krona. Mendel and Hank Crone combined to get it out. Crone, the transfer from Boston University. Now played by Justin Lee. Denver coming into the zone. Stapley stood up by Bernard Docker. Loose puck picked up by Colin Adams. And by the way, Colin Adams has not been on the ice for an opponent's goal this season. Don't do a lot of plus minus in college hockey, but if there was one, he'd be first in the nation.
It's quite the stat, Jay.
Thank you. I did my research for you.
Good job, bud.
There's Michael Davies. Puck still kept in the Pioneer zone. Now getting it back is Davies. Bobby Brink sends it across. Chipped in. Here's Edwards. Behind. Davies jumps in. Shot! Just missed it wide. North Dakota coming out with it. Ethan Frisch. Long pass. Tipped by Kyle Mayhew. And Davies coming all the way back to play it. Both teams changing it up behind the play. Now Peterson over to Olszewski. Stratum on the line was Cole Gutman. North Dakota with speed. Here's Bowen coming in, tipped away by Peterson. Now puck along the end wall. Kyle Mayhew trying to hold off the much bigger Jasper Weatherby. Now up top, shot, saved by Krona at the top of the crease.
Let's take a look at the chance. It was a broken play, Jay, so that turnaround spot was not for Davies, so he grabs it quick, and you can see, I didn't realize that the goaltender made a save from up here, but you can see it's going to go top shelf. Watch Shield. It's going to go right off of his right shoulder. Good pickup by Davies, and boom. That was a legitimate save. That might have been going bar and in. Nice work by the Pioneers. Nice play, and a shifty little shot there by Davies.
Couple of big saves by Adam Shield in this period to help keep it scoreless. Now here's Pesky just inside the line. Shot high and wide glove side. Hakenin drop there for Jake Derflinger. And again, the pressure by North Dakota in the neutral zone really stymieing Denver so far. Pioneers had a lot of looks in the first 5 or 6 minutes, but very few since then. Here's Sendin in deep. Kick save, Krona. Got that big right leg out. There's a pass by Bernard Docker. He's going to go right through the wickets, and icing is going to be the call on North Dakota. And shots right now, North Dakota 8-4 in front of Denver. And like I was saying, it's like all of a sudden North Dakota started to really clog up the neutral zone and stand up Denver at the blue line, and the Pioneers don't have an answer for it.
They do, Jay. After that nice save by Crone, you can see he's out at the front of his crease. We got the perfect angle. We're right above him. His angles are great. But to your point, Jay, UND is really standing up at the blue line. They've had about 4 or 5 hits right at the blue line, so the Pioneers need to be aware of that. Get the puck deep and put pressure on them deep. Easier to say than do. But North Dakota, they are standing up at the blue line. That's part of their game plan tonight to kind of choke up that neutral zone.
Peterson able to take it away. Denver coming out now 3-on-3. Olszewski sends one in, played off the paddle by Shield. Pullman, one hands it along to Smith. Played off the wall now by Gavin Hain. Hit there by Mitchell. Mitchell not known for his hitting, but got a good one in there. Mitchell going around one man, comes into the zone. Centering pass to Brink. And Denver unable to get a shot off on that transition. North Dakota coming in, mismatch, and now we got an offsides call on the Fighting Hawks. Well, North Dakota screaming for too many men on the ice. Not going to get it. We are still scoreless at Magnus Arena. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Magnus Arena. Jay Stickney along with Mark Rycroft. No call for too many men on the ice, but the staff for North Dakota absolutely losing their mind. Not going to get the call, and then offsides on the other side. But now we got a Pioneer in the box, so who knows?
I'm trying to figure it out here. The UND coaching staff's faces were turning shades of green. They were so mad. Potentially they didn't think that was an offside. We got a man in the box.
Yeah, it's going to be too many men. So they didn't call the penalty initially, but went back and called it at 16:09. It'll be served by Emilio Peterson. So Denver shorthanded again. Final 3:47 of this first period. Now bringing it out is Kierstead. Drops it all the way back for Kawaguchi. Cuts to his left and into the Pioneer zone. Through the slot. Weston Machad wants to shoot, goes up to Kierstead at the point. Back to Machad on the near side. Kierstead down low, Kawaguchi, and it just goes off the end of the tape as Kierstead pulled his head up. North Dakota gets back on side. Here's Machad down the right side again, and that'll be picked off by Jaakko Heikkinen. Coming in shorthanded, nobody in front of him, to the backhand, and it's saved by Shield. Shield injured behind the play. Here's another shot, save, rebound, Krona. They're going to blow the whistle dead as Shield, slow to get up, but finally did.
Ending play here because he just put it into the back. Watch the look one more time. Almost too fancy on the double triple over top of the puck. Derflinger gets cross-checked huge into Shield. That's a lot of action, Jay.
That's a lot of action. No call on either player. Derflinger or Kierstead. 50 seconds remaining on the man advantage for North Dakota. No score. Bernard Docker sends one in. Ricochets over to the far side, but Bobby Brink is there for Denver, and he'll just send one all the way down. Denver will change it up behind the play. Here comes Colton Pullman, captain for the Fighting Hawks, to Bernard Docker. Now here comes Colin Adams. At the far wall. Nice play to keep it in by Pullman. Bernard Docker back to Pullman again at the high slot. Colin Adams looked like he tried to pass and lost the puck. Mismatch keeps it in. Now far side of Bernard Docker. Shot tipped. Went off a few things, but went over to the far side. Coming out of the box will be Peterson. Give and go. Bernard Docker. Shot. Blocker save. Rebound goes behind the net. Michael Davies. So Denver kills it off. North Dakota now 0 for 2 on the power play. Denver 0 for 1. Cole Smith lifts one in, and that's going to go over the glass. And we'll have a whistle here.
Great job by the Pioneers killing off that penalty. North Dakota is forcing the backdoor pass, and when it's not available because the Pioneers are shutting it down, they panic and are making bad plays and mishandling the puck. Boy, you take it too many men on the ice penalty, you can shift the momentum so hard against you, but then you have a convincing penalty kill. Now everything's back with the Denver Pioneers.
Denver now at a 93% penalty kill rate. Still no score here. Slava Demon over the line. Getting there first, Zach Yon. Play it out to Justin Lee. Lee trying to skate to center ice, but can't get it done. Denver wanted a penalty, not going to get it.
1 minute remaining.
Puck sent in just wide of Magnus Krona, which is hard to do with his condor-like reach. There's Tyler Ward down the left side. The shot able to tip it away from him. And Kierstead lifts one out. Caulfield will chase it in front of Krona, but Mendel is there for Denver. That'll go off the wall. They're going to wave off the icing. A shot, far side. Mitchell able to keep it in. Bouncing puck, a nice play by Caulfield. Has one man to beat, but that was Mitchell. Kierstead sends it in deep for North Dakota. Final 20 seconds of the period. Griffin Mendel over the line, gets around one man, shot in and out of the glove, and then covered up by Shield. Wow, not much on the shot by Mendel, but Shield tried to pull the glove down a little too soon.
Was that Mendel or Bobby Orr coming up the ice? The 6'4" frame, not known for his end-to-end dances, and Shield almost let that ice cream cone snow catch right over the top of the glove. You can see right there, just bobbles it, but not enough for the rebound. Oh, that would have been a sweet way to finish the period.
Well, 11 seconds now remaining in the first. Denver with a chance here off the faceoff. Out there now, Bobby Brink and Stapley with Edwards. Now Stapley will chase it down. Brink tried the one-timer, can't get rid of it, and the puck comes out to neutral ice. Michael Davies, and that'll do it. So the Pioneers of North Dakota go 20 minutes and come up scoreless. Lots of action. Wow, good first period. But nothing to show for it. And we will go to Pioneer intermission. Stay tuned. Altitude intermission coming up after this.
Yako, nice to meet you.
Yako, hey.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you said about 3 minutes? Oh, okay.
This way?
Yeah. Welcome back to Magnus Arena. Scoreless after the first period. I'm joined now with Jaakko Heineken. They're out shooting you guys after the first 20 minutes. What are they making so difficult for you?
Their forecheck. They're a team that forechecks really well. Takes out time and space for us in the D zone, and they're creating turnovers from there and creating shots.
And what's it going to take for you guys to get past Adam Shield?
I feel like just get bodies in the net front. We need bodies in front of him so he doesn't see the puck right now. He's seeing all the pucks we shoot at him, so having net presence there and creating opportunities from there, I think that's a good start.
Thank you so much. Good luck in the second period.
Thank you.
And stay with us second period when we return.
I'm just supposed to read this intro, I think. We're not on camera though, right?
Do I have like 8 minutes?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This past summer, a few members of the Denver hockey team welcomed a young man named Cooper Tippett for a tour of the facilities. Cooper has been in a long battle with MPS, but a day spent with the Pioneers brought smiles to the young fighter all afternoon.
It's so awesome. It just makes me so thankful. We're just like, we're going into a big summer where Coop's going to have surgery on both hips, both knees, both ankles, and people are just wrapping us in love right now, and I can feel it, and it's so amazing, and we're so grateful and thankful.
Anytime you can give back to kids that look up to you. I know when we were younger, we had people that did the same thing for us, so it's kind of a good cycle. I know a lot of hockey players have that good giving back personality, so anytime we can do that, it's awesome.
The timing is awesome. MPS Awareness Day is May 15th, and that's what Cooper has, MPS, and there's several different forms of it. For Cooper's specific condition, for all rare diseases, just know that we all walk different paths, and to live with empathy.
I mean, it means a lot. Like these guys love watching DU hockey, love watching hockey in general. So anytime you can kind of give back to them and show them the cool things that we have, it's just fun for us. Like anybody on our team would give up their afternoon to come do that. So it means a lot.
He sees these guys and where they actually put their pads on, and how long does it take you to put your pads on, and it's so fun. He just lit up, when he got here. He was super nervous and shy, and little by little, I knew it wouldn't take him long. I was surprised to see him so shy to begin with. One of Cooper's questions was, when does your season start? And they're like, October 1st. And I'm like, I know I'm gonna get the question. Hey Mom, when is October 1st?
Wow, great story there. Great job by the Pioneers and their staff. We've got no score here. Great highlights coming up. Stay with us on Altitude. Jay Stickney and Mark Rycroft back here at Magnus Arena. First intermission, very exciting first intermission, but North Dakota and Denver going scoreless on that first 20 minutes, and the Pioneers really with the better chances, but good goaltending by Adam Shield.
Let's take a look at some of them here, Jay. The Pioneers came out early. Justin Lee, the freshman defenseman out of Manitoba, gets a shot, and there's the biggest play of the game. Peterson had a wide open net. Here's McClellan in on a wide open play too, just tried to slide it short side and just all over the UND goaltender. And then on the other side, Corona, he was great, standing big and strong, making it look easy. That was a glove save, might have missed the net anyways. Kind of get a feeling that same shot. They're coming in on the right-hand side, trying to bank it off that far pad. He's standing up to it. Shots 9-6, UND, but I thought that period was a bit reserved. Jay, yeah, there were some chances. I think the teams were more focused on playing positional hockey, not making mistakes. As this game goes on, you're going to watch it kind of widen itself open a little bit.
Yeah, you just get a feeling as this game progresses, that first goal is going to be so big, not only on the scoreboard, but for momentum. And right now you can see North Dakota doing a good job keeping the Pioneers from coming into the zone. Well, we got a big second period coming up from Magnus Arena. Number 2 ranked Denver, number 9 North Dakota on altitude.
Welcome back to Magnus Arena. Scoreless after the Welcome back to Magnus Arena. Scoreless after the first period. I'm joined now with Jaakko Heineken. They're out shooting you guys after the first 20 minutes. What are they making so difficult for you?
Their forecheck. They're a team that forechecks really well. Takes out time and space for us in the D zone, and they're creating turnovers from there and creating shots.
And what's it going to take for you guys to get past Adam Shield?
I feel like just get bodies in the net front. We need bodies in front of him so he doesn't see the puck right now. He's seeing all the pucks we shoot at him, so having net presence there and creating opportunities from there, I think that's a good start.
Thank you so much. Good luck in the second period.
Thank you.
And stay with us second period when we return.
Pioneer Hockey on Altitude is brought to you by Freddy's. 12 Denver Metro locations. Visit www.freddysusa.com. Pioneer Hockey on Altitude is brought to you by Freddy's. 12 Denver Metro locations. Visit www.freddysusa.com. And by Panorama Orthopedics. Performance for sport. Performance for life. Welcome back to Magnus Arena this Friday night. Game one of this two-game NCHC series between two of the oldest and most successful rivals in all of college hockey. And joining me, of course, Mark Rycroft, who's played in many of these games. And obviously the rivalry's sort of changed and had down years and up years. And boy, I tell you, the last 3 or 4 years, a lot of the physical part of this series has gone away. Some of the nastiness, some of the chippiness.
It is kind of the nature of hockey as it's going. You can see all-time record. Boy, I don't like that. I'm afraid I was a part of some of those DU Pioneer losses. We used to take a licking by North Dakota back in the day, but it's always changed. You can see UND's up 146-128. But for each program to have 8 national championships, that's pretty cool. 2 of the most respected programs in the country. And I just seen Coach David Carl have an animated conversation with the linesman. He came right on the bench, and they were going at it. I think it was about the too many men, and he was disagreeing with it. So we'll see what goes on in this period. But I think Coach Carl feels like one was pulled over on him there.
Well, back to the action. Here's Jake Derflinger, both teams full strength. Puck into the North Dakota corner. Tyler Ward is there for Denver. Out to Heikkinen. Now Mitchell just keeps it in at the blue line. Shot. Trying to get it over to Ward, but can't redirect it. Pullman lost the puck there. Comes down low. And now going back in to get it is Gavin Hain. Pioneers with a little bit of forecheck pressure here, but Cole Smith able to receive the pass, and coming in now is Hain. 2-on-3, shot in and out, but snagged by Magnus Krona. I think the one consistent part of the 21 minutes so far has been both goaltenders have looked spot on.
And it was interesting. We watched the first period. All the shots on Krona from that right-hand side were onto his right pad. This one here comes on in, tries to go short side, 7-hole under the armpit. Krona's up for the challenge. So there's no holes in him right now. Coming down on a goaltender that's 6'6" in that butterfly position. Even when he's in the butterfly, his shoulders are almost as tall as the crossbar. Not much net to look at, Jay.
What's the name? Magnus Krona. Sounds like a Decepticon. Now the puck behind the net. Michael Davies will chase it in the far wall to Peterson. Now Cole Gutman, Los Angeles native, skates it in. Now sends it deep to Olszewski. Puck is cut off by Kawaguchi. And North Dakota gets it out. Colin Adams. Nice move. Shot, save, Corona. Rebound, another save, Corona. Boy, gorgeous stick handle by Adams, but Corona comes up twice. Shot by Kierstead, glove save by Corona, and right now the puck must look like a beach ball to Magnus Corona if they have those things in Sweden.
Probably 7-1-1 on the year with a 913 save percentage, but nice little dangle there by the North Dakota player. Look at that leg coming over. Boy, he's quick down on his feet, Corona is. I can tell you one thing the Pioneers need to do is generate more shots the other way. We know UND is up to few shots in NCAA hockey. That means we should be throwing everything at the net. Let's make Shield work for this game.
Colin Adams, a draft pick of the New York Islanders, junior out of Michigan. Shot by Machad, blocked simultaneously. Now Edwards off the wall to Stapley, a little too far. Puck going into the far corner. Johnny Tykenot is back there. Now on the half wall. Denver can't keep it in. Now Machad coming down the left boards. Pinto and Mayhew go along the end wall. Now Justin Lee. Delayed offsides on North Dakota. They're going to let it go. Now Justin Lee tipped in by Bobby Brink. Puck comes into the North Dakota corner. Pressure there by Edwards. Now picked up again by Johnny Tykonik. Weatherby off the glass. Eric Fear with his first shift of the night. He's been out with an upper body injury. The senior out of suburban Chicago. Now here's Weatherby. Puts it right onto the tape. Dixon Bowen driven into the corner. Now Weatherby drops it. Here comes McClellan for DU. Held up along the wall by Jan. Now backhanded out. Michael Davies there. Sending on him. Davies trying to get it in, but hit Bowen in the skate. And now Derflinger coming in by himself. Drop pass for Heikkinen. Puck along the far wall. Bodies flying everywhere. Here's Zach Jan. Down the left side. Stops at the half wall. Dropped it down low for Bowen. Beaten to the puck by Ward. And now coming out is Heikkinen. Denver with 3-on-2. Pioneers. Offsides call on Derflinger. And as you know, Mark, that is a no-no on a 3-on-2.
It was tough, though. I think it was Mitchell who slid in. Heikkinen was coming across. Is that Derflinger doing his best Derflinger?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Derflinger. He's a passionate guy. Gets in the mix all the time. That's what he does. But watch. I mean, Mitchell's just got no chance there.
That was a good call by the referees. It was.
If you're going to dangle behind the heels of your linemate right at the blue line, that's tough to stay on side. But Derflinger can have a big impact in a series like this as long as he's the one drawing the penalties and not the one taking the penalties. And as this series goes on, he's going to factor in as well as the Smurf line with McClellan and Finley. So I feel like this game is just a cinder block, just waiting to explode, waiting for that play, that hit, that elbow, whatever it is. But right now the teams are staying pretty controlled, which is not easy with this legendary matchup.
Ian Mitchell, to Griffin Mendel in his own zone. Outlet to Peterson. Sophomore out of Norway sends it in. Out of his net to play to Shield. Mitchell keeps it in. Shot got through, but kicked away by Shield. Outlet pass now to Hain. Sends it in. North Dakota getting a partial change behind the play. Now Bobby Brink. Out to Gutman. Gutman has a man. Peterson flying down the left side. Shot! And getting enough of it was Shield. Now Mitchell again. He is knocked down there by the Cole Smith. Coming in now, driving the net, mismatch. Corona holding the post and able to make the save. Michael Davies unable to gain the red line. That's going to be a big offsides call against Denver at the end of a long shift.
Well, we got the replay right here. Watch the pass by Gutman. This is what I love. Right there, he actually shovels it behind the UND defenseman. And what a shot by Peterson. Just tried to go far side, posted in, but this pass, that was something else. That was a high wire rack, just a little 60-degree lob wedge in behind on the tape. What a pass by Gutman.
Well, Colin Adams to take the draw for North Dakota. Stapley for Denver. Now they're going to throw Adams out for Kawaguchi. Played 24 minutes without a goal. Michael Davies behind the net. Mitchell, bad pass, turnover, shot, partially tipped by Brink, and that went high. Denver coughed one up there. Now Kawaguchi trying to take it to the near side. Pullman shot, played off the paddle of Cronin. Cronin comes all the way to the far side. Again, North Dakota able to create the turnover. Here's Pullman. Rimmed around to Stapley, who lifts one out of the zone for Denver. Pullman back to get it, fires it up ice to Machad. Had two players, but Mitchell able to block the centering pass. Might have saved a goal. Here's Blaisdell, right in front of the North Dakota bench. And taken away. Here's Hank Crone for Denver. Tried to hit Finley, knocked out of midair. Back comes North Dakota the other way. Onside, Machad. Partially blocked. Blaisdell again has a man, and a one-timer by Pinto, missed short side. Down low again. Pinto battling with Justin Lee. Magnus Krona flips it into the corner. Good shift here for North Dakota. Buck at the point, shot, got through, wide, rebound, Machad, and a save by Krona on the blocker. And Finley able to lift it out of the zone, and Crone just barely able to get it in. It feels like North Dakota's been on a power play for 3 minutes.
Yeah, and the whole reason is the Pioneers had a couple of turnovers when the puck was on their stick in their own zone and didn't get it out. You're going to have turnovers in your own zone. Momentum's going the other way.
There's Hakenin, centering pass and going down on the side to block it. Matt Kierstead, good play by the North Dakota defenseman. And now we'll have an icing coming up against the Fighting Hawks.
You can't state it enough, Jay. When you get talented players on the wall, specifically it was Pedersen, who twice didn't get it out of his zone. But let's take a look at the chance here. And this is what happens. It stays in your zone. You get sustained offensive pressure. You can see Krona comes over, gets the big blocker on it. But boy, when the puck's on your stick, you have got to get it out of your zone. Worst case scenario, at least keep it in your feet. Just don't give it away.
Now Denver able to create a turnover of their own. Centering pass by Mayhew. Shot comes in front, puck loose, and now tipped out of the zone by Zach Yon. Justin Lee, freshman defenseman for Denver, back to get it. Now it'll be sent in by Gutman. Back to play it. Kierstead, but Gutman right there. Olszewski centering pass. Gutman saved by Shield, going to his left. Gets it back again and can't get the feed in the slot to Olszewski. Back comes North Dakota. Weatherby over to Hain and went through the skates of Slava Demon. Big hit on Gutman in the corner, but able to spin away. Cross ice to Edwards, too far. Back to get it is Pesky for North Dakota. He doesn't make it in the NHL. He will be a professional exterminator. Here's Bobby Brink, goes wide, centering pass, broken up again. Good play by Pesky. And he'll rim one completely out of the zone. Cole Smith spins and can't get enough on the feed, so Denver will dump it right back in. Bobby Brink, second round draft pick, Philadelphia Flyers. Gets it to the Stapley in the high slot, lets it go, pulls it wide. And this one will be lifted out by Tyconic. Denver comes right back. Pass going behind Hakenin, otherwise he was alone at the hash mark. Coming out with it now mismatch just in front of him. Denver right back the other way. Derflinger, centering pass and blocked by Tyconic. Michael Davies keeps it in momentarily and now poked out by Adams as Tyler Ward goes back to play it. Here's Derflinger down the right side. Winds up and a save made by Shield on the slapper. And here's North Dakota 3-on-2 the other way. Colin Adams and lost the puck. And that'll be sent in. And we're going to have, no, they're going to let Shield play it. So we are almost halfway through this hockey game. No score. Denver and North Dakota. Pioneers number 2 in one national poll, number 1 in the other. And North Dakota number 9 in both. Here's Pullman. Fires it across to Docker, who sends it in. Now Pinto. Back to Bernard Docker. Shot off the stick of Olszewski, but stays in the building. Trying to chop it out was Olszewski. Good play by Pullman to keep it in. Now Weston Machad. Eric Fear on him along the end wall. Caulfield on the near side. Puck comes in front. Pullman fires it across. Docker with a shot and a save by Cronin. More importantly, able to hold on. So we'll take a break here from Magnus Arena. North Dakota leading the action here in the second period, but still no score. You're watching Altitude. No score, Denver, North Dakota, halfway through the second period. Jay Stickney and Mark Rycroft, along with Rachel Rich Linsky. And tonight's DU Hockey Alumni Report is brought to you by your friends at Breckenridge Brewery. Jared Luco Savages just graduated, played all 4 years at DU, 2015 to 2019. Of course, winning the Frozen Four's most outstanding player when Denver won the national title. All he did was have a hat trick
I was going to
in
say,
the national
is that
game.
how you win the
That's
most
how you win it.
outstanding player?
And the hat trick for Luco, now signed with the Grand Rapids Griffins in the Detroit Red Wing organization. And I think, Mark, he broke your game-winning goals record at DU.
I had 15. I was there for about 15 years, I think. And Lucas Savages, off the cuff, I think finished with 19 game-winning goals. One of those would be to win the national championship. He always had the great hair, the great flow, but man, could he score goals in big games. And one of the best names in hockey, Lucas Savages.
Great.
To this day, what is better than that name?
It's not. Great shot. And in his senior year, he had this early Eddie Vedder Pearl Jam hair that was phenomenal.
Just unreal guy.
Here's Weston Machad. 3-year CC Tiger, now with North Dakota. Obviously doesn't like Denver. Here's Weatherby. Lost the puck in the corner momentarily to Hank Crone. Now Bowen, loose puck, saved by Krona. Pullman again, now held up on the wall by Ian Mitchell. Up along the wall, Machad, and now coming in is Finley, but we're going to have a penalty again on Denver. And this is going to be a tripping call coming up on the Pioneers, Ian Mitchell. Another great chance for the Fighting Hawks when we come back. Power play for North Dakota. You're watching Altitude.
Margaritas.
Welcome back to Magnus Arena. We are still scoreless here in the second period between Denver University and North Dakota. Now, DU last weekend in their lone loss of the season went 1 for 7 on the power play, and we're seeing some similarities here tonight. So far on the man advantage, they're 0 for 1, but North Dakota not doing so hot on the man advantage either, 0 for 2. It might come down to who can capitalize on power play opportunities quicker, and here we go, an opportunity for North Dakota right now as they're on the man advantage.
So you couldn't have said it better. Special teams define games. Last night in the Avalanche game, the Oilers went 4 for 5. Avs outshot them 25-23 and lost 6-2. So it's huge. It's a big momentum moment right here.
Well, Ian Mitchell in the penalty box for Denver. Here's Kierstead down low, tip, score, and it'll be Weatherby on the redirect in front. Perfect location, went high just inside the bar, and it is a power play goal. 1-0 North Dakota strikes first.
This is a nice, well-designed goal. It's a planned deflection, a shot pass in front of the net. Right here, you see it up top, little play over. 14 Weatherby is sitting there. They practice this all day, every day. Special teams come out. Just give me that slight little pass. I'm going to angle the stick, and if I get everything right, it's going to go top shelf. Sometimes you got to take your hat off. That was a well-executed goal. That was a beauty.
Well, 1-0 North Dakota, and for Jasper Weatherby, his third goal of the season. North Dakota now 1 for 3 tonight on the power play, and Denver trails. Cole Smith tips it into the Pioneer zone. Michael Davies going back to get it. Lost the puck, open man, and just missing it is Hain. Boy, defensive breakdown there for Denver as Demon and Davies both went after the same man and left Hain all alone. And the Let's Go Fighting Hawks chant continues here at Magnus Arena. Always about a 40% North Dakota fan base here at Magnus. Slava Demit coming up center ice. Gets around one man, still with the puck. Centering, right there, Olszewski. Puck is still loose. Shot, score! We're all tied up at 1. North Dakota arguing thought the puck was played with a high stick before that goal. But Olszewski's going to get credit for it until the review.
There's some mad shenanigans going down in front, Jay. Let's take a look at the replay. Slava Demon just seemingly parting the green seas, tries to slide it across. Here's the moment. Let's watch. Shear can't handle it. Here's what he's going to claim. It's not a high stick. Is it going to be interference? That's the only thing I can think of, because Olszewski came across and tried to whack it right there, but his stick's below the bar. Can't be a high stick.
He also missed it.
He did, but he came through and whacked Shield with his stick. Does that have an impact on anything? Watch right here. Comes in. I can't see how that's not a good goal, Jay. We know it's not a high stick.
Unfortunately, Mark, I'm usually wrong with whatever my decision is on the referee highlight.
I'm always right. So these are good replays. I love watching them. In tight is even better. I think the only thing that they can claim here is going to be goaltender interference. We get a nice tight shot of the fans there.
Yeah, he's, and again, Shields at the top of the crease. Olszewski is there. I thought originally it was going to be high sticking.
Yes.
But, yeah, I don't think the interference thing will hold up.
No, and now here we're going to get another good look. So watch the stick of Olszewski right there and the glove. No, he didn't dig it out of the glove. I really feel like that's going to be a good goal. Okay, so here it is. Just a hair before that is where we want to see it. Nobody's in the crease. Yeah, right from here is perfect. Okay, watch the stick.
Right there.
I don't know if that stick...
Where he digs it out, possibly.
And it almost has stick comes across the face of Shield. Now, in my, insanity of watching this here, was it called a goal on the ice? Did we see that?
Yes.
Okay, that's always a good thing.
No, it was a goal. I mean, obviously...
I don't remember seeing the arm go goal.
But that one highlight, you did see Olszewski, his stick, and the goaltender Shields' gloves sort of coming in contact with each other. And is that going to be enough to overrule the goal or not.
Okay, so
It's
right there.
Yep, right there when he's trying to, I think he's juggling it. So the
So-
question's going to be with the puck already out of his glove.
It's a hockey play. It's a good goal. Here we go.
Now they're going to say it's a goal, just not enough. You know, like you said, if you call it a goal on the ice, it's hard to overturn it. But I think if he has that puck a little more solid in his glove hand, then they're going to get that call.
Here's when it's a no-goal. If the puck is being shot into the net as Olszewski's stick is in the face and glove of Shield, then it's a no-goal. But because the puck was already there and he essentially was battling for the puck, it came out of the mess, and then a fresh shot happened. You don't have goalie interference. Nobody's in the crease. It's a hockey play. And we got a 1-1 game. Here we go. That was awesome.
So 1-1, Colin Olszewski with the goal, his 4th of the year. Now playing with Gutman and Peterson. So Olszewski back on the ice. Outlet to Cole Gutman down the left side. Cuts to the center ice. And a big collision there as they came in. Olszewski gets it back. One-timer. And Shield with the save. Out comes Adams. Centering pass and just blocked by Olszewski. And he'll lift this one out. Bouncing puck's going to go wide, and an icing coming up against Denver. We're also to the point of the game. Long shifts like this in a tight game, you're going to see one of the teams, if not both, call a timeout before your traditional final 5 minutes.
I don't know. These guys are 18, 19 years old. They can play forever, Jay. No, I'm messing with you. You're correct. But watching Olszewski now, you can tell he's got an extra set of boosters on, flying into the zone, ran over a UND defender, and set up a great play. And I'm telling you, Shield did not see that last shot. It hit him and he reacted. That was almost a 2-1 game for the Pios.
Face off to the right of Magnus Krona. All tied up at 1. Tyconic just keeps it in. Rimmed around on the far side. Olszewski there for Denver. Pioneers want to get a change. Tyconic keeps it in at the half wall. Now Machad. And again, Denver can't get it out. Tyconic just lifts it into the far corner. Now Peterson. And that'll be tipped by Machad, so no icing here. Long outlet pass to Machad, driving the net. Centering pass. And got caught between the skates of Pinto. I always want to say Rhett Gardner because he's wearing number 22. Now over the line, here's Stapley around one man. Dangles. Penalty coming up on North Dakota. Puck goes into the far corner to Brink. Extra skater on. Brink. Now to Eric Fear, and that'll be touched up by Machad, and we're going to have a slashing call all set up by Brett Stapley coming up center ice and doing a little dipsy-do.
Well, I was so busy watching the back half of the ice because Mitchell was he was getting mugged on the backside here by Pinto. And then they each grabbed each other's sticks and threw them away because they didn't realize they had each other's. And then Stapley comes down the ice. I'm not sure where the slash happens. We'll see it coming up here probably.
He makes a move in the high slot, and then he gets slashed. And it'll be Weston Machad.
What a switch of momentum here. North Dakota scores on the power play. Pioneers tie it up right away after. Now here we are on our own power play.
Slashing the call on Machad at 13:26. Denver's second power play of the night. They're 0 for 1. Back to the Olszewski goal. Shorthanded chance. And Cole Smith almost put it in. Unbelievable play by Cole Smith. And Magnus Krona had to make a big save there to prevent the shorthanded goal.
Well, Bobby Brink's flying across the front there. Probably a little bit ill-advised by the coaches. Maybe underestimated the speed of the North Dakota defender and the size. Good job. Krona was sharp. He didn't let a weak one slide through him there.
Back to the Pioneer goal. Olszewski with his 4th, and they gave the assist to Slava Demon. Second assist to Emilio Peterson. Time of the goal, 11:35. Outlet pass to Liam Finley down the right side. Denver on the power play here. Puck behind the net. Now Tyson McClellan. Up top to Davies, walks it off the wall, cross ice to Finley. Down low, shot, and just missing it was McClellan, but boy, Hank Crone, another perfect feed.
And what a designed play that was. It was just a missed shot down below the net, right to the man in the high slot. Perfect execution. Once again, no Swedish, no finish.
And that is twice tonight to McClellan with a golden opportunity to score. Now here's Stapley. Across the slot to Finley. Back to Davies. Davies to Stapley. Down low. Shot. Save. Rebound. Puck still loose. Who has it? And they're going to blow the whistle dead. Another great setup, but this time it didn't get through.
It's identical. They love that play. I think North Dakota's going to sniff that one out. Might just want to change up the playbook, but executed to perfection. I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Pass down low. Right in the slot to Tyson McClellan. That's the play you want. He had two good cracks at it. Don't read lips. You could tell he was a little disappointed when they closed in on him at the end. And then once again, right in front. Yeah. Almost a rebound on the side by Finley.
Yeah, I do read lips. He was disappointed.
He was quite disappointed.
Yeah, he's quite disappointed.
And you should be. As a senior, you're dependent on the score, and you want to bury those ones.
Ian Mitchell up top now. Bobby Brink. Down low. Gutman pushed from behind, but Cole Smith's going to come out with it for the Fighting Hawks. Drives the net, and Mitchell able to poke it away at the last moment. Freshman Brett Edwards. Cross ice, Gutman sends it in. Shield unable to cut it off behind the cage. Pioneers down to the final 15 seconds on the man advantage. Puck knocked out with a glove hand, this time by Kierstead. And this should do it for the penalty to Weston Machad. Only one shot on net for the Pioneers on that power play, and they're now 0 for 2. And right there, Pioneer got hit in the face. That's Peterson. North Dakota trying to clear the puck. And it looked like it got Peterson right on the side of the cage. And it looks like he's going to be okay. Well, we'll take a break as trainer Aaron Luke comes out to take a look at Peterson on Altitude TV.
Well, this is when you're glad you have a full cage on playing college hockey, because you can still keep the good looks. Because watch this, blocking the puck with your forehead.
Oh, wow.
You know what that does? It stings them. It's like, oh, and you can see the helmet looks like it might have broke apart there. But thank goodness it didn't catch him in the neck. You can see the hairline's good. The face is still in good shape. And Peterson escapes one there, but boy, you were just glad to see that hit him square in the cage and not in the ear over on the side. But it doesn't hurt you. It just kind of shocks you. It'd be like getting hit in the head with a baseball bat with a helmet on. It's just kind of like, whoa, I need a timeout.
First 10 times that happened to me, I hated it.
What about the next 10 where you didn't have your helmet on?
No memory.
That was a tough one.
Now here's Weatherby in the far corner. Now picked up by Ward. Make that Bernard Docker. And spun around is Slava Demon. Now back up on his skates. Down low to Ward. Makes a nice move. Shot. Never got through. Blocked by Pullman. Older brother, of course, played at North Dakota. Now with the Ottawa Senators. 3 draft picks on North Dakota. For Ottawa out of North Dakota. Of course, it's about a 45-minute to an hour drive. As the puck goes up on the screen.
Is this a good time to shout out to the Judd Stouse family up there in East Grand Forks? Judd could have went to North Dakota.
Yep.
Came to the University of Denver Pioneers,
Big
of course.
construction development family in the Grand Forks area.
Got his 3 boys up there watching the game tonight. Shout out to the Stouse family, former DU captain, of course.
Yep. Bouncing puck off the divider. Now the far wall, Mayhew. Hit hard and goes down, and now picked up by Brett Stapley. Stapley coming down the right side to Brink. Brink, nice move over Bowen. Still with the puck, drives the net. To the forehand, save! Puck is loose, Edwards digging at it! Who's got the puck and they blow it dead? Wow. Unbelievable end-to-end move by Brink. Led to chaos in front. Looked like Edwards was going to put it in, but either Shell made the save or went off a couple of bodies.
Wow. Bobby Brink showed me something here, folks. Great hands, great anticipation of play. Oh, I thought he was going to come around. The kick save saved it, but look at the juicy rebounds. Right there, Edwards can't find it. Stapley's got another look at it, and now it's under Shield. But the move that Bobby Brink made at his own blue line to slide it under the player's stick, comes all the way around, slides it through. You're starting to see why he was a second-round draft pick. Boy, rebounds everywhere, just can't find the open hole.
Now Ian Mitchell over to Finley, down low. Demon, shot, rebound, Mitchell, and what a save by Shield! Oh my goodness! Now here's Mendel with a shot. And that's tipped and into the screen. Everyone in the building thought Mitchell was tapping in a rebound, except Adam Shield.
Mitchell had his hands in the air. This doesn't often happen, especially to a junior defenseman. Look at this. He's got his hands in the air, sticks up.
Wow. What a save by Shield to keep it a 1-1 game.
Here's a good look. Jay comes across and boom. Wow, actually caught that on the pad. There wasn't much to go there. Shield came over. He had the pad down low, the glove up high. Almost the only choice was to try and get it right between the glove and the pad. But wow, Mitchell had his hands in the air. We were all cheering.
Well, Adam Shield came into this game through 9 games with a 1.66 goals against, but hadn't faced many shots. But tonight he is coming up big time and time again.
That's a stout number, 1.66. That's a very, very stouty.
That was my math average in high school.
Well, he's showing it tonight.
Long pass, no icing as Sendon got there first. Under 3 minutes remaining in this second period, tied at 1. Here's Pullman, fires it across. Bernard Docker, rebound, puck is loose, and a collision in front of the goaltender is Magnus Krona trying to get free. Back comes Denver the other way, Olszewski, and a save by Shield. And we got a penalty coming up.
This is great, Jay, because there was a little bit of a push into Krona, and I seen the hand go up like that wasn't enough of a push. The UND player embellished it and rolled on to Krona. Oh, and I love it. The coaches, we got to show the bench. They are hot, fuming over there. We got Bradbury, but Dane Jackson is especially losing his bananas. See Dane's on the top left there? Come on, yell a little louder. Let's feel it here. Okay, watch this here, Jay. So it's a tiny push, but watch him roll over and in. And then it's the extra push. Let's take a good look here. There's the stop.
I think he's saying that Mendel tripped him into him.
On the replay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I'd give UND a little more clout than I anticipated, but either way, we'll take the interference call. It's a huge power play.
Denver on their third power play chance. They're 0 for 2. All tied up at 1. Pioneers would love to get a goal here. They are 1 for their last 10. Hank Crone out to Stapley. Stapley goes wide. Stops at the half wall. Michael Davies back over to Stapley. Down low. Shot. McClellan and a save by Shield. And then McClellan took an extra little jab at Shield. And then bodies start coming in. But another save by Shield on McClellan. I think McClellan's just getting frustrated. That's 3 chances he's had so far tonight. And they're going to get McClellan for the slash.
That's unfortunate. McClellan has had some marquee opportunities tonight. I'd say he's had 4 grade A scoring opportunities. Right there, little backhand. You know, that's a light little tap, Jay. I'd say that's a bit of an even up call. But either way, you know you can't do it. The goalie's got the puck covered. You give it a little touch, you're going to get burned. So here we are. 4-on-4, wide open action.
4-on-4 for 1 minute and 32 seconds. And Denver now being outshot 23-19, but with that 19th shot, they've now exceeded the average that North Dakota, who has given the fewest amount of shots against in the nation coming into tonight. Here's Olszewski. Played by Shield. A lot of open ice. But here's Davies. Now to Ward. Spins away. Kierstead on him. Ward again down low to Olszewski. Olszewski along the half wall. Stood up by Bernard Docker, and that allows Adams to corral the loose puck. Final minute and a half of this second period, all tied at 1. Near side, Kawaguchi. Peterson on him. Kawaguchi will spin and bring it up ice to Kierstead, going wide, bottom of the circle. Now carries it all the way over to the far side. Handcuffed on the pass is Bernard Docker. Slava Demin ties him up. Now Cole Gutman out to Demin. Still 4-on-4. Demin out to Peterson. Denver late getting a player in. That's Mitchell. Tried to pirouette, lost the puck. Back we come, odd man rush for North Dakota. To the slot goes Pinto. Now has a man, Pullman, shot, and Corona able to get that right off the shoulder and into the screen. Good shot by Pullman, but you're never going to go high on a guy who's 6'6".
No, but great back check by Peterson. Great back check by Mitchell after the turnover at the blue line by Mitchell. Here comes the shot. Up top, 6'6", like you said, Jay. Look right out at the front of his crease. You're not going to score in 100 years. The turnover by Mitchell, he'd like that back. But I'm really impressed with the effort by Peterson and by Mitchell to negate what was a 2-on-1 and make it a relatively harmless play.
Well, 7 seconds remaining, and then North Dakota will have a power play. Shot saved by Krona. Out of the box, Gavin Hain for the goalie interference. And now Bobby Brink, shorthanded, to the forehand and kicked away by Shield. Another big save on a good chance by Bobby Brink. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Up ice now comes Pinto. Over to Kawaguchi. Comes down low, Heikkinen against the wall as McClellan comes out of the box, and simultaneously the period will come to an end. Each team gets one. North Dakota on the power play. Denver even strength from Olszewski. What a game we've had so far. Adam Shield and Magnus Krona playing at all American levels. Pioneer intermission coming up when we come back to Magnus Arena, Denver and North Dakota.
Yes. Cohen, Olszewski.
Hi, nice to meet you. Sorry,
Oh, you're fine.
yeah.
Welcome back to Magnus Arena. This game tied at 1. I'm joined now with Cohen Olszewski. Now, you got the lone goal for your team in that period. What was working for you to be able to find the net?
I just think when we were coming as a unit of 5 up the ice with lots of speed like we were there, obviously Slava was carrying the puck the whole way and made a nice play. We got a puck on net. We just got a lot of bodies to the net. It created a bit of a scramble, and thankfully we were able to put one past them finally.
And a rivalry game, a pretty high, intense, emotional game. What are you doing to be able to stay so focused?
We're just focusing on what we can do. We're trying to stay out of all the stuff after the whistle, all the extracurriculars, and just focusing on our game, playing fast and playing hard, and keeping control of what we can control.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And stay with us. Third period coming your way next.
Welcome back to Magnus Arena this Friday night. 1-1 the score, Denver and North Dakota. And welcome back to the U.S. Bank Intermission Report. Joining me is Mark Rycroft, also really the soul of Avalanche hockey.
Well said,
and right
Jay.
now, big game going on against Vancouver. Let's hear your thoughts.
Well, hey, great game last night against the Oilers. Didn't turn out the way they wanted because of power plays, but I broke down a play last night that kind of bleeds into this game here tonight because it's a hard-working goal. And last night, Burakovsky on the wall here, it's a lost face-off. But what he does, he still goes and gets the puck, and it's going to be a hard-working goal tonight like this that's going to win the game. And you can see it goes out to Eric Johnson at the point. Burakovsky's in the corner. He scored 2 last night. He only scored 2 goals. He said, well, maybe I'll go to the net and find me a rebound. There's some LaRose Lightning. Put that top shelf for mum. Hides a Landeskog. Here's another look. I got him highlighted in red, Jay. This is called hard work and effort. I think Tyson McClellan might score the winner tonight because he's due. There he goes, looking for the rebound after winning the puck battle to get it to the point, and boom, LaRose Lightning again, back of the net. Sometimes you got to create your own luck, and that's what Burakovsky did. Just because you lose a faceoff doesn't mean you've lost the puck. The key to this third period, win the puck battles, and you will win this game and score a Burakovsky gritty goal like that, Jay.
Now it's going to take that. Both goaltenders playing oh so well. That was a hip check, 2 minutes. And right now we're going to come back to Magnus Arena after this on Altitude Television. Welcome back to Magnus Arena, second intermission. DU and North Dakota all tied up at 1 apiece. Great second period for both goaltenders, but also these two teams played almost 30 minutes before scoring, and when they did, then it became an offensive slugfest.
Indeed it did. Jay well said. This is a beautiful power play goal. It pains me to say it. The North Dakota Fighting Hawks, I haven't messed that up yet either, have a perfect shot pass scenario, deflects it right upstairs where Mom keeps the peanut butter. But watch Slavidemin parting the green seas. And then Oleszewski, he pulls out his Ola shovel. He pulls it out of Shields' hands, basically right there. And then just stays with it, and buries the rebound. What a play. Here's the last look at it. Watch him in front right there, stays with the game, keeps his eye and hands on the puck and puts it. It's going to be a gritty goal. It's a gritty game. It's not high flying and flowing like we thought it might have been, Jay. It's going to be a tough goal to get it. And you can see, wow, did Bobby Brink put on a display of hands here. Did everything but put it in the back of the net. I got Bobby Brink, I got Stapley, I got McClellan. Oh, and Ian Mitchell thought he was burying that one. We got a bunch of guys to the piles, I think, that could score the game winner tonight, Jay.
Yeah, huge goaltending saves by both Krona and Shield. Shots on goal now 25-20 in favor of the Fighting Hawks. And you can see power play still 0 for 3 for Denver.
One, Jay.
North Dakota's
we
got
need a
one.
power play
That's
goal.
the difference so far.
We're going to get one. We need one. Here we go.
All right, third period, final period of regulation coming up from Magnus. Stay with us. Puck drop after this on Altitude.
Welcome back to Magnus Arena. This game Welcome back to Magnus Arena. This game tied at 1. I'm joined now with Colin Oleszewski. Now, you got the lone goal for your team in that period. What was working for you to be able to find the net?
I just think when we were coming as a unit of 5 up the ice with lots of speed like we were there, obviously Slava was carrying the puck the whole way, made a nice play. We got a puck on net. We just got a lot of bodies to the net. It created a bit of a scramble, and thankfully we were able to put one past them finally.
And a rivalry game, a pretty high, intense, emotional game. What are you doing to be able to stay so focused?
We're just focusing on what we can do. We're trying to stay out of all the stuff after the whistle, all the extracurriculars, and just focusing on our game, playing fast and playing hard, and keeping control of what we can control.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And stay with us. Third period coming your way next.
Pioneer Hockey on Altitude is brought to you by Freddy's, 12 Denver Metro locations. Visit www.freddysusa.com. And by Panorama Orthopedics, performance for sport, performance for life. All right, let's take a drive around the league and look at the USA Today team rankings. We talked about it coming into tonight, how Denver #1 in the USA Today ranking and #2 in the USCHO, right behind Minnesota State. And you can see Notre Dame has crawled into the top 5, as has Cornell. And University of Massachusetts, who despite losing Cale Mahar, still coming back with a strong season.
Yes, they did. Didn't you just say there was an upset of a final? Did Duluth lose, Jay?
Back-to-back defending national champs. UMD just lost to Miami 3-1.
Ooh, the post-Rico Blasi
North Dakota
Miami years.
North Dakota swept Miami last weekend and really pumped them 7-1 on Friday night. As we take a look at your friend David Carl.
My man David Carl just turned 30 years old. He is the youngest coach in college hockey. And Coach David Carl took the 4th youngest team in college hockey, his first year as a head coach, to almost the championship game. Of course, he lost in overtime in the semifinals. So here he is with the big majority of his group back. And they are favored this year, ranked #2 coming into the season. But I will say Coach David Carl has overcome some massive adversity in his life. He's a stud. And I tell you what, the Pioneer family is lucky to have him as their head coach.
Well, they're going to say Mitchell was offsides as he let it go in. North Dakota defenseman fell down. Brad Berry, head coach for North Dakota, of course, won a national championship his very first year, but has not reached the NCAA tournament the last 2 seasons. Here's Stapleton over the line to Mitchell. Center pass, shot, saved by Shield. And back comes North Dakota. This could be a 4-on-2. Sendin down the right side. Peterson lost his stick, and the rebound overskated by Pullman. Corona made the save, but a juicy rebound for Pullman. Now Cole Gutman At center ice. Taken on the back check by Kawaguchi. Quick outlet pass. Mismatch. He whipped on the shot. Got it back. Has a man in the high slot. And now Kawaguchi up along the wall with Emilio Peterson. Puck forced out. All the way back. Coming out to play it is Shield. Fires it up ice. Mismatch. Has a man. That's Adams. And can't get the shot off. By the way, Colin Adams, who had that great record. Oh, we got too many men on the ice coming up.
Oh, back, 2 in a game.
No, I think
there's 6 players on the ice I'm looking at, Jay, but we'll look at this play here. This is a fantastic play by Mitchell. Right over to Brink, who gets it on net. That's how you like to start the period, but too many men on the ice penalties.
Yeah, big call here is North Dakota back on the power play. Yeah, 2 in one night.
You want to make Coach Carl's red hair even hotter. Not 1 too many men, but 2, and there were 6 guys skating on the ice. We're not talking about somebody like trying to jump off. There were 6 guys engaged in the play, Jay.
Yeah.
Not the way you draw it up, as he was doing there.
That went better in rehearsal. So 4th chance tonight for North Dakota. Actually make that 5th. They are 1 for 4. And puck sent all the way down. Emilio Peterson will serve the penalty for too many men. Shield got spun around by Olszewski. Now Pinto will bring it up ice. Down the left side. Centering pass blocked by McClellan. Gets it back. Shot and pushed wide by Pinto. All alone outside the goal mouth. Machad able to keep it in for North Dakota. On the near side, centering pass, but picked off. McClellan coming in with Haketin. Here's McClellan. Gets the shot off and he hit the post. Oh, wow. Used the defender as a screen and fired a wrister.
That shot is exactly how his dad, who coaches the LA Kings, would have taught him as a young guy. Come on in, use a defenseman as a screen and go far side. That was literally a 1/4 of an inch from posting in. What a great shot by Tyson McClellan. Oh, so close. Jay, he has got to be due tonight.
Now up ice comes Pullman. Drops it back for Colin Adams. Adams over the line. Shot, rebound, and covered up by Magnus Krona. I was saying earlier about Colin Adams had this great stat coming in that he, in 10 games,
nobody scored against him, Jay. Take a look at this, though. Is that right between the legs? Oh, just far-sided. Oh, man, that's close.
Wow.
What patience. So here it is. Comes on in, pulls up. The defenseman's a perfect screen, gets it around the stick. Oh, boy, that was close.
45 seconds remaining in the power play. Here's a mismatch. At the far wall. Behind to Smith. Back over to mismatch. Here's Bernard Docker to Pullman. Pullman down low, and that thing soared on mismatch. Might have been tipped. Gets it back. Shot. Kick saved by Krona and sent the distance by Olszewski.
Krola didn't realize how much time he had. Shot from way out with no screen. We'll take that break all day.
Now on the far side. Ready to come out of the box is Peterson, serving the bench minor for too many men on the ice. North Dakota able to dig it out. Here's Docker. Shot, and he missed it high and wide of the net. Peterson comes in. Another shot. Saved by Krona, and he'll have to cover it up. All right, it's been way too long. Let's go down to the best part of our broadcast, and that's Rachel Richlinski.
Thanks so much, guys. And we knew this matchup was going to be a great one, but get this. 9 of the last 13 games in this series have been decided by 1 or fewer goals. Denver going 6-3-4 in that stretch and 3-2-4 in those games. Pretty fitting with this game being knotted up right now at 1 in the 3rd period. Jay Riker, back to you guys.
Rachel, that's awesome. I had no idea. I always thought blowouts either way. Tight games, that's the series these days.
You always prefer no math. Here's Gutman to Peterson, a glove save by Shield. Denver with a good transition, and again, Shield comes up big for North Dakota. And coming into this season, Adam Shield, now only a sophomore, but came in with a great freshman campaign.
That's the play where you're like, great shot, great save. Peterson put his head up. He knew he put that exactly where it needed to go. And Shield just seen the puck the whole way and made a tremendous glove save.
Again, Colin Adams was on the ice for the Pioneer goal, so his shutout is over. 10 games without being on the ice for 1 goal. I think it was some ridiculous plus minus 24-15 or something ridiculous.
Way to go, Jay.
I know.
Now all the people on Twitter will be like, thanks for breaking the
bribed
jinx.
him. I mean, I bribed him. I totally did not mean to do that. I thought it was a cool streak.
That was a cool streak.
I mean, we don't talk plus minus much in college hockey, but wow, 10 games. Probably wasn't even his fault. That's the sad part, you know?
It's got to end sometime, Jay, but here we are. Talked about it in pregame a little bit, the Smurf line. We got Hank Crone at 5'9", McClellan at 5'9", and Liam Finley busting the pipes at 5'7". But these guys got a lot of fire. You don't have to be big in today's game to be effective. These guys might have the winner for us tonight, Jay.
Still tied at 1. Final period. Cole Smith, high slot, try to go to the forehand, kept in by Kierstead. Now sending along the end wall with McClellan. Denver's going to come out with it. Finley, who's been quiet tonight, leading scorer for Denver. Sent all the way down, no icing. David Carl wants an explanation. Ian Mitchell waiting for the controlled breakout for Denver. Both teams still with their timeout remaining. Jaakko Heikkinen down the right side. Carries it in, goes to the backhand, drives the net, and rolled off the end of the stick. Tyler Ward keeps it in. Centering pass for Heikkinen. Blocked there by Ethan Frisch. Tyler Ward trying to dig it out for DU. Puck behind the net. Heikkinen. Good work there by the Pioneers, but Demon unable to keep it in as it bounced over the stick. Eric Fear back out on the ice for Denver. Fires it back to Demon. Cross ice to Heikkinen. And now we got a penalty behind the play. And they're going to get a tripping call on North Dakota.
I think I've missed every penalty tonight. I'm just not seeing them, Jay.
It's not your fault, Mark.
Help me out, buddy.
Denver on a big power play coming up. Third period tied at 1. Denver and North Dakota will be back on Altitude. Jay Stickney, Mark Rycroft, and Rachel Richlinski all tied up at 1 apiece in the third, tripping the call on Ethan Frisch at 5:13.
Now I see late in the play just a tiny little tap on the heels. Not quite a slew foot, but enough for a 2-minute penalty. And Jay, the power play needs to win this game for the Pioneers. I believe this is the 5th of the game. 0 for 4 on the night. You're the stat man. You'd know better than me. But either way, the power play has executed, had some great chances. They got to find the back of the net here.
Pioneers 1 for their last 12 on the power play as the puck goes off of Michael Davies and into the North Dakota bench.
The tough part for the Pioneers on their power play is they've made that set play where they go behind the goal line, right out front to McClellan twice, and executed well, had shots on net, had good power in the zone. Maybe they just need to get a little bit lucky. That never hurts.
Sent the distance by Colton Pullman. Crona's going to leave it behind the net for Michael Davies. All tied at 1. Davies up ice. Sent back to Brent Stapley. Coming in, Hank Crone. Jumps around one man. Puck goes up into the wall. Pullman is there for North Dakota, as is Smith and Senden. Stapley trying to get around Sendon. Crone coming in to help as well. Crone fires it up. Bison Finley can't keep it in as it rims around and out. Big play there. Stapley down low to Crone. Back up top to Davies. D to D. Finley down low. Here's Brink, and Crone's pass broken up. I think North Dakota's figured out their play.
Tried to force that play. Some shots from the point at this time would be excellent. Get some screens, some deflections, some rebounds.
Well, Denver down to 45 seconds remaining on the power play. All tied at 1. There's Ian Mitchell over the line. Now sends it back to McClellan. Peterson will bring it up down the left boards. Fires a shot. Glove save made by Shield. I think right now both teams, knowing how good the goaltenders are just trying to get rebounds.
Yeah, well said, Jane. That's what you have to do, playing against great goaltending. It's hard to beat them clean. I like that little sneaky shot by Peterson right there. Now we have an offensive zone face-off. If they win it, they'll have a couple of design plays they might try and pull off here. 36 seconds left on the power play.
They're going to throw McClellan out. Peterson will take the face-off for Denver. It'll be Weatherby for North Dakota, and he wins the draw. Puck goes into the corner. Heskey is there, spins away. And now it'll be sent the length of the ice by Cole Smith. Denver last chance here on the rush. Mitchell will bring it around. Come down the left side. Drops it for Peterson. Here's Emilio again. Lost the puck, but coming in was McClellan. Sends it far side to the freshman Brett Edwards. 5 seconds on the man advantage. McClellan to Gutman. Far side to Mitchell, to Peterson. Out of the box comes Frisch. Shot, and a save by Shield. Kept in by Mitchell. Mitchell trying to split the defenders, lost the puck. Frisch comes out with it. Fresh legs. Try to jump towards the high slot, and it was poked away by Gutman. And Denver will just dump it in. Mitchell goes for a line change. Mismatch. Try to hit Kawaguchi, but kept in by Eric Fear. Now Bernard Docker in the far corner. Trying to backhand it in. Getting run was Griffin Mendel. No charging. And that'll be sent down, and we'll have an icing call on North Dakota.
Well, Jay, mark my words. I mentioned it coming into the period. The puck battles will win this game.
Hey, Pioneer fans, be sure to check out a game at Magnus Arena this season. And while there, be sure to stop by the all-new Breckenridge Brewery Bar. Come try one of the famous Breck brews or something from the new delicious made-to-order menu. Breckenridge Brewery, proud sponsor of DU Athletics. Mismatch now on the right wing. Down behind the cage, Bobby Brink. Adams on him. Stapley overskates the puck. Big play here. Adams behind the net. Now to the side of the cage. Adams at the half wall has a man down low. And what a play by Cronin to poke it away as Kiersett wanted to go for the wraparound. Right to left, Bobby Brink. Denver with a couple of big turnovers tonight, but have been fortunate as Magnus Krona has saved their proverbial bacon. Davies at the blue line, far side. A little too far for Olszewski, and that'll be an icing call with 11:04 remaining in regulation.
Yeah, the Pioneers don't want to get sloppy. The last 30 seconds there, Stapley just overskated the puck, and it came back in. Then a beautiful pass by the UND player. Thankfully, he mishandled it, and then he had two players to pass to. Missed both. We got an ice. Hey, there's no time for sleeping in the third period here, Jeff.
No. I think you're on your 17th pop.
16th, too close.
Okay. And that puck is going to get sent in high off the glass. Now on the near side. Bowen, Weatherby down on the ice, now back up. Peterson spins away from traffic. Outlet pass to Gutman. Gutman sends it in. Another high glove save by Shield. And you see this a lot in college hockey. I know you've been spending the vast majority of your time with the NHL. But the goaltenders, when they grab the puck, I mean, if they don't get rid of that thing within about a second, they're going to blow the whistle.
Yeah, because that was a play that the NHL definitely would have went.
Yep.
But I will say, I do like to play getting it in deep. If you lose the puck at the blue line, you risk the turnover coming back your way. Get it deep. We'll take these faceoffs all day long. If we could win one, it would be nice.
North Dakota #1 in the nation in face-off percentage wins coming into this weekend, and what's amazing about that is they lost Rhett Gardner, graduation in the NHL. Now up with Dallas and former Pioneer coach Jim Montgomery. Bouncing puck at center ice to Finley. Backhands it on net, covered up by the goaltender Adam Shield. The other backup goaltender for North Dakota, Peter Tomey, NHL draft pick of the Columbus Blue Stars, and he hasn't started a game yet this year.
You ride the hot hand. In college hockey, you can do that. You play 2 games a week. Sometimes you only play 6 games in a month, so there's no lack of one goaltender. Remember Stephen Wagner. I mean, how many consecutive games in a row did he play? He played in my era back there, but sometimes you ride the hot hand.
Here's a turnover. Denver has it. Stapley, and then he lost the puck to Cole Smith. Denver dumps it right back in. Shield will play it out of his net. Kierstead combines with Hain to get it out. And they're going to say Mitchell played it with a high stick. Well, we'll take a break from Magnus Arena. We are still all tied up at 1, halfway through the final period. Stay with us on Altitude. Welcome back to Magnus Arena, all tied up at 1. It has been the goaltenders that have been the difference tonight.
It sure has, Jay. Shield, 6 foot 397, and Magnus Krona, 6'6", 213. Both guys are big. They're standing out at the front of their crease, and they have been tested. There's been some in-tight shots, some partial breakaways. They've had some help from some posts here and there. That was maybe the save of the game. Ian Mitchell actually had his hands in the air. They're haking and missed the play, then Shield gets run over. It's been a highly entertaining game. The first period was a bit, of a seesaw, not too much action, but you can see the win percentage of the goaltenders in the NCAA. Magnus Corona with an 8.33, Shield 8.33. Both goalies are tied at 8. They played every single game except Corson got in 1 game for the Pioneers. Shield's played every game this year for North Dakota.
10th game of the year for North Dakota, 11th for Denver. Trying to keep it in was Mismash. Now out to center ice. Mismash gets it back. Now in the circle has Adams, but went off the end of the tape. Peterson on the back check for DU. Peterson trying to kill off time as Denver completes a line change. Derflinger brings it down the right boards. Sends one on net, kicked away by Shield. Now Hakeden trying to hit Derflinger. Weatherby is there. Now Kierstead skating away from Hakeden. Puck along the far wall. Fired right back to Kierstead, who almost coughed it up in front. Dixon Bowen down the left boards. Taken away by Tyler Ward. Quick pass to Hakenen. Coming down the right side to Derflinger in the slot. Tried to pull the trigger and couldn't get rid of it. Caulfield down the right side for North Dakota. Denver gets it back. Derflinger's going to send it in as the Pioneers complete a line change. And coming down the right side again will be Bernard Docker. And we got an offsides. Make that an icing call coming up on North Dakota.
North Dakota's not happy about this, and the Pioneers have had a slew of offensive zone faceoffs, Jay. And if my memory serves me correct, which it always does, I think we've lost about the last 6 offensive zone faceoffs. And as I mentioned, there are set plays here that the Pioneers have, but you got to win the draw first to execute a couple of plays.
McClellan and Hakinen, 2 best face-off specialists, as now Mashad comes over to talk to McClellan.
I love the gamesmanship in college hockey. And you know what's great when you got the full cages on, as was always said when I played, everybody's tough in college hockey.
And of course, Mashad and McClellan, a long history. 3 years at Colorado College, Weston Mashad.
That's good gamesmanship. I like that though. It's clean, it's honest, and both guys want to beat each other.
Right off the draw, Hank Crone back to Mitchell. Mitchell drops it for Finley. Far side, one-timer by Mendel, and he was trying to hit Crone on the back door. Crone keeps it in. Out to Finley. North Dakota very aggressive with the player with the puck, not giving any time and space. Denver's got to try to find the open man. Easier said than done. Now behind the net, McClellan and Poolman. No look pass by Crone. Finley keeps it in. And nice play by Pinto to knock it away. Mitchell's going to get it back for Denver and send it in. And they're going to get icing on Denver, I believe. They're going to say Mitchell didn't quite make it to the red line. I'm sure in your day it was more like the old double play if you're just kind of in the area code.
For a second there, I thought they were calling too many men on the ice again. I thought Mitchell made it over the center line.
Now they're going to call icing on Denver.
Okay, good. I thought he was counting players. Mitchell must have been just a quarter inch behind that center line. When we talk about the importance of faceoffs, now North Dakota has an offensive zone draw. Big win here.
Tyson McClellan to take it against Sendin. Now Mendel's going to come back on the ice.
Yeah, you can't change on an icing, no matter how tired you are.
You can call timeout. Neither team has done it so far. Puck behind the cage. Mendel racing for it. Off the wall to Edwards, who chops it out of the zone. All the way back to get it is Ty Connick. They were able to get their line change. Stapley. And now taken on the back check by Brink right in front of his own net. Still tied at 1, just over 7 minutes remaining in regulation. Michael Davies down the right side, pressured, puts the brakes on. And again, North Dakota not giving any time and space to the Pioneers. Olszewski plays it off the wall, wrapped around, shot! Oh, what a save again by Shield, who was at the very back of his net to make that save.
Olszewski's had a great game tonight. He's created a ton of offense. Also scored the Pioneers' only goal. Watch him come around here and put this right on the tape. Just a hair inside for Edwards. He gets it off and Shield stands tall. Watch the pass. Little inside. Oh, he still gets a toe on it. Oh boy, that could have slid right under 5-hole.
Still tied at 1. Emilio Peterson. Backhanded shot there by Gutman was tipped away. Weatherby along the wall with Gutman. Now comes loose, Olszewski. Now to Demet. Denver had a chance to shoot, but didn't, and then after North Dakota regrouped, they make the shot. Sometimes you're trying to get that perfect shot when they had all that opening.
Jay, well said. I mean, you've been doing this job for 20, how many years now?
120 years.
120 years. You read that perfect. The first 2 plays they had was clearly their best shot, and after 2 passes, their least favorable shot, Slava Demet had no chance just trying to get it on net, but it's easy to up here to say it. When you're on the ice, you want to look for that perfect play, and so many times that first shot's your best play.
Puck comes out down the right side. Blaisdell into the Pioneer zone. Pinto coming in to help. Davies is there for Denver. Now Hakinen. and just cuts it off the wall to Ward. Ward with speed and delayed offsides. And coming back again is Machad to Pinto. Pinto down the right wing, cuts to center ice. In the slot, backhander, and he pulled it wide, stick side. Now here's Heikkinen. Again, we're getting a line change behind him, but still with the puck. Drops it, Mitchell down low. Plays it off the glass, and now here comes Finley. Finley to the high slot, gets the shot off. Right pad save by Shield. Pesky coming back the other way. Offense is getting geared up here for both teams. Kawaguchi couldn't get the shot off. Broken stick behind the Pioneer net. Mendel coming in. Now Finley as well. High off the glass and out to neutral ice. Picked up by Frisch in his own zone as we're down to 5 minutes remaining in the regulation, tied at 1 apiece. Kyle Mayhew ridden off the puck by Adams, but got rid of it. Stapley is there, carries it over the line, centering pass. Denver wanted a penalty, not going to get it. Eric Fear out to Edwards. Edwards over the line. Has Brink, but got caught between his skates. 3-on-3 the other way, and now North Dakota's going to go for a line change as Mayhew comes up center ice. Over to his own man, that's Brink. Brink down the left side, good jumps around a hip check by Frisch. Picked up by Dixon Bowen. Bowen up center ice for North Dakota. Here's Caulfield and an offsides. And that was saved by Krona, but it doesn't matter, offsides the call. We're under 4.5 minutes remaining. Come back for the conclusion. Jay Stickney, Mark Rycroft, and Rachel Richlinski back here at Magnus Arena. You'll notice the jerseys Denver wearing for this game. Well, they're going to wear them a few times this season. They debuted for the 70th hockey anniversary game, which was just 2 weeks ago on Friday night against Niagara. And this is a replica of the very first jersey that DU hockey ever had in their very first season in 1949 and 50.
Aren't they sharp?
Yeah,
maybe my favorite jersey I've ever seen DU wear. And I'll tell you, that weekend, over 150 guys showed up. It was incredibly well done. And, of course, the Pioneers swept the weekend, which always helps.
Yeah, very handsome host. So still tied at 1. Michael Davies off the glass and out. And that puck will go into the North Dakota bench. All the goals coming in that second period. North Dakota on the power play. And it was a great redirect by Jasper Weatherby. And, of course, the Pioneers getting their goal by Olszewski.
Best part of that weekend was seeing the national championship captains hold up that trophy, you know, all the way back to, I think Cliff Cloro was holding it and into the modern day, but it's just neat to see the history all together in that one room. It was a pretty special weekend.
Bouncing puck at center ice. Yeah, no exact dates listed as when they're going to wear these jerseys, and rumor is that they will be available for sale. I have a feeling around the holiday season, but that's coming right up.
Yes, and yours is here tonight. Mine's on its way.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet. I missed a bit of the weekend due to covering Avalanche hockey, but pretty neat for these young guys here too, just to see all the history and all the great players that have played here. It had to be a pretty emotional weekend for them too. The power of winning, Jay.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
2 players back from that original. Well, they did everything by the decades, and 2 former Pioneer players in the 1950s able to make the 70th reunion, and I think that was probably the greatest part.
And a lot of the guys got to see the locker room for the first time. The $3 million renovation that was finished before last season. And now it's one of the best in college hockey.
Denver wins the draw. Griffin Mendel centering pass. Peterson, and a save by Shield. Denver gets it back. Peterson, and he puts one right past the net. 2 good chances for Denver here. And now it's backhanded out to Smith. Stops at the half wall, waiting for a cutter. Sends it down low. Now here's Hain. Pinto with him, and Slava comes out with it. Devin gained the red line and dumps it in. Denver's going to get a line change behind the play as we're down to 3 minutes remaining in the hockey game. Hank Crone keeps it in at the far wall. Kirsten there for North Dakota, and Demon will send it across to Crone again. Puck dumped in, played by the goaltender Shield. The shot out to Pinto. Goes over the line, fires the shot, and it went off the skate or the leg of Demon. Here's McClellan back the other way for DU. And again, line change for Pioneers. Here's Weston Machad in front of the North Dakota bench, still skating with the puck. Lost it to Edwards. And now picked up by Bernard Docker. In deep to Mismatch. Mismatch goes up top. Fired across to Bernard Docker, and a save by Krona. Adams and Edwards go on the end wall. North Dakota keeps the puck and pressure on. Puck right down low, but missed Colin Adams. Played with the high stick of Brink, and then he takes a hit from Mismatch.
Let's look at Emilio Peterson. Boy, he's had some grade A chances tonight. When you get the puck in the slot, here's a quick backhand. A nice effort play, and then he's going to get it again in the high slot. We're going to look at, right there. Boy, when you get that one, looks like it might have been deflected, but wide open in the slot, and you got a screen goaltender. All you got to do is hit net. You got to hit that top foot-by-foot corner, and you got a goal. Those are chances you dream of as a player, especially when the goalie's screened. You know, hey, you're not beating the goalie here. You just got to hit the net, and it's guaranteed. You see him put his head up. He's going to be thinking about that one tonight if the Piles don't win this game.
Well, face-off. Nullified. They're going to do it again. Weatherby and Olaszewski. Under 2 minutes remaining in regulation, tied at 1. Slava Demon. Pesky can't keep it in for North Dakota. Peterson trying to hit Olaszewski, and it's tipped away. Michael Davies back to play it for Denver. Out to Demon, who will send it in. Iconic back to play it for North Dakota. Can't get it out of the zone, but Demon missed the puck. And now going back to play it is Davies. Here's Denver trying to catch him in a change. Peterson. And North Dakota gets back. Denver had to get a change of their own. It looked like it was going to be a 2-on-1, and quickly North Dakota got back. Here's Frisch over the line. Gets around Demon. Centering pass, but Hakinen's there to pick it up. And goes over the glass and into the stands. And of course, face-off will be back in front of the Pioneer net. But it won't be a penalty, Mark. It won't be a penalty.
Well, you knew I was panicking.
I know.
Yeah, I was in
college hockey, that is not a penalty.
Because that was so unintentional.
Yeah.
You just scooped that up on the toe. I was thinking, oh no. Minute to go, 2-minute delay game, but I like college hockey rules, especially when they're in our favor.
Well, Pinto to take the face-off for North Dakota. It was going to be Hakinen, now it's going to be Ward. North Dakota wins another face-off. Puck down low. Now behind the net. Pinto has a man. Kirsten fires the shot, and it hit his own man, Blaisdell, in the skate, and goes into the corner. Final 48 seconds of the game. Here's Derflinger. Trying to get it in deep, but can't. Denver's going to elect to go with a line change. Bobby Brink. Now Mashad. Boy, he had Adams. Just missed it. Bucket center ice. Picked up by Stapley. Stapley coming in. Trying to shoot. Nobody there. And Denver got in their own way before they can get a shot off. Kawaguchi down the right boards. Mendel go up along the wall. Puck behind the net. Now into the corner. Kawaguchi again. And Stapley out to Brink. 5 seconds to work with. Taken away by North Dakota. Mismatch. And he overskates the puck, and that's going to do it for regulation. Well, we skated 60 minutes, come up with a 1-1 tie, and now 5 minutes of regular overtime to still determine a winner or loser.
And it's fitting, it's been a tight game. Both teams have had quality opportunities to win. I'd say DU's just maybe 1 or 2 better, but here we go. OT's going to solve it.
All right, 5-minute overtime coming up. All tied at 1 on Altitude. All right, second straight Friday night. Denver going to overtime. All tied up at 1. 5 minutes to get a winner and a loser. No points if you don't win. There's Tyler Ward. Sends it into the North Dakota corner. Ain't able to get it out now for North Dakota. Coming in 4-on-3. Sendin going wide, drops the puck. Bernard Docker, blocker save, and then smothered by Magnus Krona as Big Cole Smith is right there.
That was dangerous, Jay, because Krona made the save, and then it went off either a UND or a DU player and almost deflected back into the net. Watch this. Harmless little shot at the net. Here it comes, and then watch the rebound. Oh, right off the stick of Captain Mitchell. Those are the ones that can bite you.
Adams to take it for North Dakota. I'm going to throw out Gutman. Olszewski for Denver. Again, another big win for North Dakota on the faceoff. Now in front. Shot saved by Krona. Rebound. Frick. Sends it behind the net and into the corner. Olszewski's there for Denver, as is Demet. Now Olszewski jumps around. Kierstead in the North Dakota zone. Adams at the half wall. Spins and gets it out. Down the left side, Kawaguchi coming in all alone. Tough angle shot, and Corona hugging that post. But a face-off again coming up for North Dakota. And boy, Denver's going to have to start winning some of these face-offs.
They will, and that was not an easy save for Corona right there. Good shot by Kawaguchi. You can see why he had 6 points last week, and he came in and tried to sneak it right where the blocker. And watch Corona, he's got to just tuck that post. And if he doesn't tuck it, sometimes those can sneak just right past the hippie or pad and find the back of the net.
Off the face-off win, Mashad's shot is blocked. Brett Stapley and Mashad along the wall. Mitchell there for Denver. And now Brink just squeezes it around. Mashad has Mendel jumping in, far side. Edwards, save made by Shield. Got the shot in just a little too deep. Now behind the net, Johnny Tyconic. Outlet pass, now tipped in by Pesky. At center ice, and now it'll be picked up by Ian Mitchell. Mitchell down the right side, bouncing puck, takes a tough bounce, and almost able to get there was Tyson McClellan. But like they always say, Mark, no such thing as a bad shot.
There isn't. That's a great overtime play. You want to make sure in the neutral zone you don't have a turnover, so you throw in a long, kind of tough dribbler, bouncer, dump. Make the goaltender handle it. You know you got two guys going towards the net for a rebound. You also know at this stage of the game, we're 22 minutes in without an ice clean. Ice is going to be bad. Everything on net is the key when you're dealing with collegiate overtime.
2:59 in the 5-minute overtime. Davies to Finley, near side, Crone cycles the puck and then leaves it all on the end wall. Pullman racing in to get it around Crone. Finley can't cut it off with the glove hand. Out comes Cole Smith. Sends it into the Pioneer corner to the left of Crone. Now comes loose to Davies. Picked up by Cole Gutman. Gutman down the right side, Crone with him. Brings it around to Olszewski. Takes a hit from Bernard Docker, stays on his skates. Gutman trying to keep it in for Denver with Peterson. As Colton Pullman, the captain, able to get it across to Bernard Docker. Puck is tipped, no icing. Ian Mitchell back to get it. North Dakota with a change. Under 2 minutes now in the 5-minute overtime to try to get a winner. Puck is stuck in the netting behind the cage. And the referee will blow it dead.
I think that actually might have got stuck under the net or either on the top of the back meshing, but either way, little miscommunication on the drop pass. Mitchell has no choice, keeps it in his feet, keeps it on the net. We've talked about faceoffs all night long. Here's another big one. Brett Stapley's the man to win it.
Off the faceoff. Mashad spins and fires, goes off the skate of Mendel. Takes a North Dakota bounce off the divider, and a shot just missed stick side. Rebound, and Mashad missed it. Boy, a bad break there for Denver, almost caught him. Brink has the pass go off of his skate and up on the end wall. And Mitchell keeps it in for DU. Here's Brink. Far corner. Spins away. Now to Ward. Ward trying to drive the net, but can't get through the traffic. Out to neutral ice. Weatherby chasing it. Demon has the puck and now peels away from Weatherby. Hakkinen comes out with it over to Ward. Denver at a 4-on-3, but are going to be offsides. Now, this is the kind of thing that happens, you know, where you get tired, even if you are 19. And that was just sort of a, hey, we're at the end of the shift, end of a long, hard game sort of whistle.
There's been some plays tonight that have been beautifully executed, and then there have been some sleeper plays, like you just mentioned. Ward there at the blue line, all he's got to do is get it deep or lead his man so he's not offside. But I don't know, Jay, when I was 19, I never got tired. At least I don't think.
Now here's a shot save made. Puck is loose and just kicked away at the last moment. Boy, Jordan Kawaguchi almost with a goal. And Finley trying to get it out.
Jay, I believe that went through Krona's legs and got lucky to miss a wide open net. We'll get the replay, but we might have just avoided one there.
Now here's Michael Davies. Olszewski can't get it out. Hit the skate ascendant. Gavin Hain with a shot. Blocked in front by Olszewski. Final 10 seconds of the 5 minute. And Denver's going to get it out. And we are going to go. That's going to register as a tie on the national scoreboard and the national records. And now we'll go to a 3-on-3 for the extra point. 3-on-3 coming up on Altitude. Jay Stickney, Mark Rycroft, and Rachel Richlinski back at Magnus Arena. What a game it's been tonight, as expected. All tied up at 1. We just went to the 5-minute overtime. Nobody scored. It is now an official tie in the national scoreboard. But the Pioneers...
Watch, Jay. We've not seen that yet. That is the first time we've seen that replay.
Yep.
That was a back of a skate blade. Because Krona has no idea where it is right now. Watch this. It goes through.
Wow.
Oh, boy. And that would have counted as a regulation loss. Here's one more look at it. There's the spinorama. It is absolute chaos. No.
Yeah, I don't think he ever saw it.
No way he didn't.
No.
Oh, I feel fortunate to be at 3-on-3 right now.
So 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. And guess what? If nobody scores here on what I call the 5-minute pond hockey, then we go to a shootout. Here's Peterson down the left side. Trying to center it for Gutman. Now Gutman will chase it down the far wall. Pullman on him. Colin Adams back in his own corner. Now we'll bring it up center ice. Long pass to Kawaguchi, a little too far. We'll have an icing call.
That was close, Jay. There. That was very close as to who made it to the hash marks first. We'll take the break. Big offensive draw here for the Piles. Puck possession when you get to 3-on-3 is so important, to the point where if you get tired, are the coaches...
Well, I think the coach is going to call timeout.
You've been waiting on a timeout all night long, Jay.
Yeah, Brad Berry's going to call timeout here for North Dakota after the icing, which is really a great call, because at this point on 3-on-3, why not use it?
But a timeout moves the draw to center ice.
Well, he called timeout, but no one's actually getting together.
Yeah, I think the officials overruled the icing.
Okay.
That's the only scenario I see happening here.
All right. So
all right, you win the draw. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Michael Davies in his own zone. 3-on-3 here. Going for the extra NCHC point. Stapley trying to make a move through his legs. Poked away by Machad. Now Stapley gets it back again. Montreal Canadian draft pick at the point. Just playing keep away here. It's Bobby Brink. Brink stays to the outside. Drops it for Davies. Davies keeps it in. Stapley drives the net. Can't get the shot off. And it comes out to neutral ice again. David Carl barking orders from the bench. I think he wants to get a line change or at least get a couple of new bodies on the ice. So Davies leaves it for Finley. Jumping in now is Demi. Here's Finley through the zone to McClellan. McClellan gets spun around. North Dakota's going to come out. 3-on-2. Now a 2-on-1. And catching an edge with Bernard Docker. Ice is not good at this point.
But Jay, what a play by Slava Demin. He had a 2-on-1 and played it perfectly.
Olszewski came in and poked away again by Grant Mismash. Weatherby over the line, into the slot, goes wide on Hakinen, has a man and Kuhlman on the back door, and he missed it. Kuhlman all alone, but it was on his backhand. And we're down to under 3 minutes on the 3-on-3. At this point, both teams, I think each player's lost about 5,000 calories. There's Weatherby into the zone. Turnover, shot, score, and North Dakota will get the extra point. So North Dakota creates the turnover. Perfect shot just inside the crossbar and far post. And we'll see who gets the goal.
It was a quick turnover and a quick shot. A good hockey game. Teams seem pretty evenly matched. We'll take a look. Right here, there it is. Just slides right through the feet of Peterson, and then just a quick one to the top shelf.
So the captain, Colton Pullman, gets the overtime 3-on-3 goal, an extra NCHC point for North Dakota tonight, as the two teams will conclude their series tomorrow night right back here at Magnus Arena.
Yeah, the tough part for Corona on a turnover like that, it took him a split second to get out. I don't think he was squaring his crease like he's been all night long, and that's the only way that top corner was available. And that was a perfect shot. That was right upstairs where Mom hides the peanut butter.
Well, I'd say those 3-on-3s are usually determined by somebody catching the other team in a line change and going in on an on-man rush. This one a little different, a turnover. But again, a great hockey game for both these teams. And you know, it's only middle of November, but you have to think that's a precursor for things in March and April.
We'll take a look at the play of the game here. Well, we have to do it. As much as it pains me to pump up a North Dakota goal, you can see we got the quick turnover and then just top shelf. Opportunistic in games like this, it's how it always ends. It's not the prettiest goal, but it was a gritty game, and that was a gritty goal fitting that their captain gets the winner. Well, it'll be a little disappointing for the Pios, but they'll live another day for tomorrow.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back with the head coach right after this. Pioneer Hockey on Altitude. Southwest. Pioneer Hockey on Altitude. Pioneer Hockey on Altitude is brought to you by 505.
Yes, how long is break? A minute 30 till we're back. Minute 30.
Pioneer Hockey on Altitude is brought to you by 505 Southwest, the official chip, salsa, and green chili partner of Denver Athletics. Available at your local Safeway. By the Denver Post. Register online for The Know, the Post entertainment site, and learn about all the city's fun events and cultural happenings. By your hometown Toyota stores, proud to be the exclusive automotive partner of your DU Pioneers. by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Denver Pioneers, and by Breckenridge Brewery, proud sponsor of Denver Athletics. All right, the Pioneers of North Dakota skate to a 1-1 official tie, but North Dakota with the extra point on the 3-on-3 in the NCHC. And let's go down now to Rachel with the head coach.
Well, you said all week that this was going to be a big test for your team. Not what you wanted on the outcome, but what do you hope that your team at least learned from this experience?
Yeah, I thought it was a good hockey game. I mean, it's two teams going at it. There wasn't a lot of open ice for parts of the game. Both teams had some looks. I thought we had some real good chances that we didn't capitalize on, but I was proud of our effort to kind of stick with it, and it was a good hockey game. We play like that most nights. Good things are going to happen.
And you'll want to learn from your mistakes. So what are some adjustments you hope to see your team make moving forward for the rest of the season?
I think the more we talk on the ice on breakouts and our puck support, the better we are. And when we have time to carry the puck and we do it, we're fast and we skate past people. When we don't have time, we got to use walls. And that's the biggest thing as you grow as a team, is just how to manage the puck and to create offense as you come up the ice.
Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
Riker, Jay, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Rachel. I really thought, Mark, that the difference tonight, obviously both goaltenders, hard to differentiate between the two of them, but I think they were the ones that set the tone.
They did, and I agree with Coach David Carl. He speaks so well. Communication is key. It helps eliminate turnovers, and with that, you can come up the ice as a team and create offense. But the Pioneers definitely outchanced North Dakota. I would say, 5-2, 8-4 in the third period. They had the better opportunity to win this game, and then opportunistic 3-on-3. UND takes them down on a turnover, choppy goal. But what are you going to do? I'm just a bit salty. Not too bad, just a little.
All right, let's take a look at tonight's highlights.
Yeah, here it is. That's a shot tip we see in the first period. That's a great goal. This really was a good hockey game. At times there was limited ice, which slowed it down a little bit from an entertainment level. But execution, there were some great plays. And then just look at Slava Demon coming on up. Olashevsky just hangs around and hangs around. Thought it might have been goalie interference, but nope. It was a hockey play. Digs it out right there. I got to use the line. He pulled out his Olashevsky. I know you like that, Jay. It just finds a way to bury it. Underneath here, we get one more look at it, and that's the OT winner. Boy, it was right on Pedersen's tape. He just overskates it, and opportunistic. A lot of UND fans here going home happy tonight, Jay.
Well, there's their final 2-1 as 39-31 with the shots on goal against DU. And again, the story for Denver, 0-4 on the power play. Going back to last weekend, they're now 1-12 on the power play. North Dakota gets a big power play goal.
That does it, Jay. You say the power play can win you games tonight, the special teams. That might have lost it for the Piles, but they created lots. They executed well. Just couldn't put one behind shield.
All right, well, we'll take our final break. Come back to Magnus Arena. That's going to do it. No more breaks,
Jay.
no more overtime.
We're done. We're heading home.
For Mark Rycroft and Rachel Lazinski, this is Jay Stickney saying goodnight from Magnus Arena, Denver, North Dakota. Right back at it tomorrow night.